Hello there, darling. Good morning, my sweet. Did you sleep well? I'm glad. I'd be disappointed in myself if my coils weren't nice and snuggly. Did you have good dreams? Safe and warm in my coils? Yes, my coils. The ones that have been holding you all night, snuggling up against you. Keeping you more sheltered and secure than any blanket ever could. Shh, hey, it's okay. Stay calm, okay? I'm not going to hurt you. I would never hurt you. I just want you to listen to my voice, and I want to hold you. Well, I'm afraid I got a little impatient. I intended to wait until morning. When I could introduce myself to you properly, but you just look so lovely right there, lying there. My shining one, asleep, peaceful, so beautiful, my heart aches from it. How could I not join you? Shh, I can feel your heartbeat resounding through my scales. Are you truly so frightened? I promise you, little star, there's no need to be afraid. Wouldn't it help if I tighten my coils? Yeah, that's right, pressing up against you, my chest. Do you feel more secure? Would that make you feel safer? I think I shall do that actually. Come here, feel my warmth against you, and know that you are loved. No, it's okay. Hold still, no squirming. My scales are quite ticklish. And hold still to feel my warmth. Even now, your pulse races. I had many hours with which to harm you. If I willed it, is that not enough to persuade you of my good intentions? I would never hurt you, sweetheart. Let you go. You mean release you? Why would I go and do something like that? But I'm finally close enough to make you mine, to make my dreams come true. Why do you feel so fuzzy? It's just my hypnotic voice. And the natural secretion of my venom. It should be at least helping you calm down a little. Oh, I understand. I am a little hurt though, but if it would make you more comfortable. Why did you want me away? Were my coils not comforting to you, darling? Do you want me to hold you tighter next time? Perhaps I wasn't warm enough. If so, my apologies. Serpents are cold-blooded creatures. I warmed myself up on hot rocks for several hours before coming here, but if that wasn't long enough, I can... Oh, silly me. I forgot to introduce myself. It slipped my mind while I was trying to comfort you. I am a Lamia. Yes, the Lamia. And I'm here because, well, I love you. Oh, I'm aware. But I have seen you, my star, shining bright in the distance. Seen you and decided that you were the one for me. Very astute of you. I was in your bed because I was beginning the courtship rituals, of course. Showing you that I can guard you while you sleep and make you happy when you're awake. To prove my devotion, I shall repeat this every night until you accept me. At which point, we can switch to something more intimate than mere coiling. I confess I am rather eager for that point, but I can be patient, and that is a discussion for later, darling. Oh, yes, you could reject me. I wouldn't take it poorly. But I am nothing if not persistent, and I will continue my demonstrations in this manner until you change your mind. No matter what, you shall never require any other blankets again. No, of course not. You would not marry a man who could be replaced by sheepskin. I intend to offer you much more than my presence while you sleep. For instance, if you would follow me, darling. Would you rather I carry you in my coils? I am, of course, perfectly willing to. Unnecessary. Then come on, they're right outside. I had wished to show you this after breakfast, but I was expecting a much less apprehensive reaction. So, I think it would be best to show you my engagement gifts sooner rather than later to give you a more complete picture of what I can do for you before you make any rash decisions until we get married. It doesn't have to be soon. I am perfectly happy to wait as long as I get to be near you while I do. Oh, there is no changing that. I can detail the rest of the courtship process shortly, though for now. Ta-da! As a demonstration of my goodwill and a token of my love. Your enemies. You seem to be at something of a loss, my star. Understandable so, they are somewhat difficult to recognize in the states they are in. Allow me to identify their remains. This one over here bullied you and grew up to do even worse. I believe this one spread cruel rumors to your coworkers. He was the reason you had to quit your job. Now this one, I took special time with him. Their names are of little consequences, Bright One. All that matters is that their crimes against the one who is you, who is mine. They have been judged and executed. Their names are of little consequence, Bright One. All that matters is that their crimes are dealt with. You look discomforted, and I can assure you they suffered precisely as much as they deserved. You have nothing to fear there, and the mortal authorities will never find the rest of their bodies, so there is no worry of reprisal towards you. Even if there was, I would intervene. I would never allow another soul to ever harm you, darling. I believe this is up to you to decide. Does this not make a lovely engagement gift? The eradication of those who tormented you, who made you miserable. I would mount their skulls on spikes outside your home, but I could understand if... I do not believe I understand, darling. Is there some issue with the gift? Of course I killed them. Exterminated them like the vermin they are. The vermin they are. Romantic, isn't it? I get to establish immediately exactly how far I'm willing to go for you. What? You what? But why? Each one of them dealt you miserable injuries. They deserve this for their crimes, their sins. Those who would try to put out a star's light are guilty of the greatest sin of all. All because you are my star, darling, of course. From the moment that I saw you shining bright and beautifully, lighting up my dark nights. but oh so far away, so unattended in all of my thousands of years. No one has ever drawn me like you. Perhaps it was when I saw what you did for that snake. Surely you remember your acts of kindness, although it was more than a year ago now, and such acts of kindness are as common for you as breathing, it seems. Perhaps it's only natural that you've forgotten. Are you sure you don't recall finding an injured snake on the road, picking it up, taking it home, patching its wounds, and feeding it rodents from the pet store? Because I remember. I witnessed it all. I'd been watching you because even then you shined in my eyes. But this was the first time I truly realized that your beauty inside was matched for your beauty outside. Of course, I continued watching you. I wanted to know as much as possible about my star, the better to bring you down to earth. No, bright one, I learned everything. No, 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 no. Don't worry. Don't worry, sweetheart. Nothing I saw horrified me or disturbed me, or whatever it is you're worrying about. In fact, every little detail I learned about you only made me love you more. No, not at all. No one is perfect, not even you, my star. But all of your little imperfections, I cherish them. I don't think I could love someone completely without fault. Someone beyond human capability. For all of your brilliance, all of the light you bring to me. You have flaws, and I love you for them. Not despite them. I love you with them. Do you understand? Yes, I do indeed truly love you. Was that ever a question? Is there something I can do to make that more clear, darling, if words and physical affection and the corpses of your foes don't get the job done? Ah, yes, your enemies. I should have known we'd come back to that one. You're upset, but I wonder why. I do not understand. They hurt you, so I hurt them in return. Is that not what lovers do? Protect each other? Nonsense, darling. Execution of these vile, putrid wretches. It's completely right. What? Oh, I will not understand these changes in moralities if I live for 1,000 years. Will I? Of course I am. These were your worst enemies, suitable to prove my love on the first day. Over the course of our relationship, I plan to do the same thing, worse, to all others that wronged you. I thought I could start with the delivery man from 3 nights ago, the one who let your food get cold. What do you mean? But those who do you wrong deserve to suffer, don't they? You are being very venomous about this. If it is what you desire, I suppose I can leave alive all but the worst offenders, but... Oh, come now, that's simply ridiculous. How am I supposed to... Fine, fine. Right one, no more killing. No matter how much they deserve it for you. I love the fire you're showing me, my star. That passionate little look in your eyes. It really suits you. Oh, back to silence. Shame. I must admit, the loss for words you've been at since you woke up is certainly adorable. Stammering, confused. It isn't something I see often from you, but then waking up to a beautiful person like me on top of you, professing their love for you is a novel experience. Indeed, it is a novel experience, yes. This is the first time an event like this has happened. Good, good. Obviously, I knew there hadn't been any interlopers during the span I was observing you for. I made sure of it. In fact, but one never knows what could have happened before I saw you for the first time. And you do think I'm beautiful, right? The most. Well, naturally. How could I be anything less? My silken silver hair, my beautiful frame. Any human who didn't say I was the most dazzling sight they'd ever laid eyes on would be fooling themselves. I love you, my star, my bright, shining, lovely, not so distant star. And soon you'll love me too. I'll make sure of it. Your nights will be full of cuddling and warmth. Your days will be full of affection and good food. Your enemies will meet swift, horrible Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to kill. Speaking of good food, I'll get started on breakfast. If you want to get back into bed, you can, or you can stay and let me coil you while I cook. I know which one I prefer, but if you're not ready yet. Oh. Alright then, darling. Fall back asleep. I'll be waiting for you, and so will your meal. The rest of our new life together will be ready for you when you wake up, darling. I love you, sweetheart. Hello, everybody. My name is a man of culture. If you like this video, make sure to comment, like, subscribe. Consider donating as it funds the channel and everything I do. And remember to go check out my Patreon. If you want to support the channel, there's spicy content on there. If you want to support the channel, go check out our merch. Super chats in the description if you want to donate. And on top of that, go check out my Twitter and Discord if you want to stay up to date on what's going on my channel. Don't forget to join me this Saturday and Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I'll be streaming on my YouTube. I love you guys, and I want to give a big shout out to our loyal Tier 3 Patreon subscribers. Thank you to Gray, Hybrid Sisters, Sweethyjinx, Unsupervised, Cat, Star, Espersen, ace.cries, and Castiel. Good night, darlings.